Nah, dude, what we about to do right here, man. We about to watch what the lawyer got to say about this. Let's see what the lawyer got to say about this, man. Child, the self-snitching. Let's see what y'all nigga favorite rapper got
This is
going.
Bruce Rivers. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Criminal Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, certified criminal defense lawyer. This episode is brought to you by eSign.com. eSign.com.
Hey.
If you have a document that you need to
Hey,
sign,
I understand, bro.
Go to eSign.com.
I understand,
it's a very
bro.
easy way
Niggas don't want they favorite rapper to be no
snitch
snitching shit like that. I get it, bro. I get it.
In plea agreements, it makes remote deals really easy.
Facts be the facts, though. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure that
let's see what he got to say, though.
Product.
I want to hear
we're
what he got to say.
reacting to Boston Richey. Boston Richey is a rapper. His name is Jalen Foster.
Everybody got an opinion.
About is snitches, okay? Snitches are throughout our judicial system. The federal government uses snitches on just about every single case, especially the drug cases. But there's a real danger when you label somebody a snitch and they're not a snitch. That's why they're not labeled in documents as their name. Usually witness A or B or whatever. 1090 Jake has posted a video alleging that Boston Richey is a snitch. And it is so reckless. And I'm going to read you the only evidence he has of that.
Florida rapper Boston Richey and his paper.
I want to know if you're a snitch for real.
Oh, that sounds so ominous. His Boston Richey and his paperwork being exposed. Like he's a snitch and he's the one that's responsible for the conviction of DeAndre Wiggins. Let's just back up a little bit. DeAndre Wiggins in 2016 was responsible for the murder of Tavares Bass. Tavares Bass is Boston Richey's cousin. That's a well-known fact. There's a gun. They had DNA on the gun. They had Mr. Wiggins' own statements that he inculpated him, and he pled guilty. So there wasn't a trial. There was no snitch that testified against him. And so let's kind of look and see what exactly Mr. Foster or Boston Richey, what he said actually. He was interviewed and he lived at the same address. So witness 3, and let's say witness 3 is in fact Boston Richey, was interviewed. Witness 3 is a relative.
Look, see, my whole thing be there right here. My whole thing be there right here. You feel me? If I'm in these streets, bro, and I'm a certain nigga, bro, a certain type of nigga that I'm speaking on being, I'm moving a certain way. You see what I'm saying? That's my only thing, you feel me? He can do all this and that, whatever. I don't give a fuck, you feel me? But once you get to say, like when in these rap lyrics, you saying certain shit. You feel what I'm saying? You talking about you ain't talking to the police, you saying this, you saying that. You speaking on yourself as being a certain type of individual. You see what I'm saying? And then it come out that you ain't really cut like that. You feel what I'm saying? You talking to these folks, telling these folks certain shit. You see what I'm saying? So that's my own thing, you feel me? That's my only thing, and my whole point of this is for the young niggas to actually understand, and some of the other older niggas too, to actually understand that, hey, get the fuck out the streets, man, cause these niggas don't really be no street niggas, and these niggas don't really be on the fuck the police type time, none of that. These niggas making the police job easier. See what I'm saying? When they go into the investigation room, these niggas, these so-called street niggas, y'all be talking about all this shit. These niggas be stupid. These niggas be real life dumb as fuck. You see what I'm saying? They get in these investigation room and they be talking, they be running their mouth saying shit, these statements. You see what I'm saying? They be saying shit and they be holding that shit against them. You see what I'm saying? So these niggas is real life dumb. These the niggas that you running with doing shit. These niggas stupid. You see what I'm saying? These niggas not smart criminals. See what I'm saying? So when they get jammed up, they doing stupid shit. They saying stupid shit. They incriminating themselves. They incriminating their homeboy. You see what I'm saying? So that's my whole point. I don't give a fuck if he told for real or not. I don't give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? I don't even listen to him, but I don't care. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got no dog in the fight. I swear to God, I don't give a fuck for real. But what I do want is for the niggas to actually understand these street niggas don't be living that shit the way they be saying they living that shit, bro. See what I'm saying? These niggas be dumb, bro. Get out the streets with these niggas, dog. These niggas is stupid. They will have your ass doing a whole lot of time, bro.
Of the homicide victim and resided at Keith Street residence where the homicide occurred. Nothing wrong there. Witness 3 reluctantly recounted an incident that occurred approximately 2 months prior involving the defendant. So he's not even talking about the murder that happened. Witness 3 stated that he or she had been in a Frenchtown neighborhood when the defendant threatened him with a firearm. The incident supposedly occurred because Witness 3 was associated with Tallahassee's South Side. That's not snitching. in fact, if you're being accused of something, that's you standing up for yourself. That portion of the probable cause statement is really foundational and really can't be used to inculpate Mr. Wiggins on this case. Mr. Wiggins was scheduled to go to trial, and he didn't go to trial, but two of the witnesses have recanted their statement. There is no evidence that Mr. Richey or Mr. Foster was going to testify in this case. When you look at 1090 Jake's presentation of evidence, he puts up a document that says witness list. But just because somebody appears on a fucking witness list doesn't mean that they're going to be a witness. Here's what I do in all my cases. I take every single person that's named within a police report, no matter where it is or what they think they have to offer. I put everybody on our witness list. That way, everybody's included in case maybe they have some nugget that you're going to use later and you didn't think about. And if you don't have him on your witness list, you can't call him, right? Saying he's a snitch and giving this sensational bullshit about paperwork can get people killed. Well, 1090 Jake should not have gone where he went with this. I think it's really dangerous. There was an original post by one of Kodak Black's NFL Tuwop, and he posted some shit about Boston Richey, about his paperwork. Take a look at the paperwork. That's supposedly where this witness list came from. And when you have ops or whatever, people talking about this and talking shit like that, this kind of talk can get somebody killed. I've got the probable cause statement right here, and I've gone through it in detail, and there's absolutely nothing in here where he says, I saw him.
See, nigga like you be the problem. You don't want to hear what the professional nigga that do this every single day. This is this man's job. He's a professional lawyer. Of course you don't want to see this. Of course you don't want to see what the professional lawyer got to say, but I do, because what you niggas be talking about is just opinionated. You see what I'm saying? So I want to hear what the real lawyer got to say about, because he gonna have access to all the real shit. We know his shit ain't finna be fake. We know his shit ain't finna be watered down. 1090 Jake could have had a goddamn a little deal with whatever dude name is, Kodak Black, the nigga that Kodak Black signed. He could have had a little deal with him. Yeah, man, ruin Boston Richey image or whatever. So I want to hear what the real lawyer got to say. 1090 Jake could have came with some fake paperwork. Who knows? You see what I'm saying? But I rather sit here and take the opinion from a real lawyer with the facts that he got.
You know, I mean, it just didn't happen. So here's the only other portion of the affidavit or the probable cause statement where Mr. Richey is named, or at least witness 3 is named. The defendant admitted to knowing witness 3, the relative of the victim. The defendant confirmed that he and witness 3 had a past altercation, which is the same thing we heard earlier. The defendant, I mean Mr. Wiggins, denied witness 3's account of the altercation. He stated that approximately 2 months prior, witness 3 and his or her brother had arrived on Dunn Street armed with Kalashnikov, AK, style assault rifles, and threatened him.
What?
So the cops know.
What? That ain't telling? Who did that? Witness 3. Witness 3 said what? The defendant admitted to knowing witness 3, the relative of the victim. The defendant confirmed that he and witness 3 had a past altercation. Alright, they already knew that. The defendant denied witness 3's account of that altercation. He stated that approximately 2 months prior to witness 3 and his and her brother had ride on Dunn Street armed with AK-style rifles and threatened him. These niggas telling on each other. This is what I'm talking about. All this so-called street nigga shit, op shit, this, that. These niggas telling on each other. These niggas getting here giving statement to the police. Why the fuck is you on here talking about nigga pulled over AKs threatening you? Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
The past altercation, which is the same thing we heard earlier. The defendant, I mean Mr. Wiggins, denied witness 3's account of the altercation. He stated that approximately 2 months prior, witness 3 and his or her brother had arrived on Dunn Street armed with Kalashnikov, AK, style assault rifles, and threatened him.
Hey, you gotta love them Kalashnikov, man. Some of my favorite guns, no cap.
Mr. Richey is recounting something that happened before. It has.
I love the uppers on them motherfuckers, but they run through anything.
To do with the beef that he had, and the two of them gave assault rifles and threatened him. So the cops know about this stuff. If Mr. Richey is recounting something that happened before, it has nothing to do with this, but it had everything to do with the beef that he had, and the two of them gave varying accounts. At the beginning of this, it's sensationalized.
You heard what he said? The two of them, he said, you could tell the police anything. What the fuck is you telling the police anything? Why your lawyer ain't telling the police this? Why the lawyer not talking for you? You going in here giving these statements and this and that. You not no street. If you this street nigga, you dumb. You not hearing what I'm saying. You talking about you could tell the police anything. Why is you telling the police anything? That's my whole point. That's my whole point. Why is you telling the police anything? You got a lawyer for that. You got legal representation for that, bruh. Come on. These so-called street nigga this and that. Y'all doing the police job for them. I remember growing up when niggas used to be like, fuck the police. I'm gonna make them work for it. They gonna have to do their job. You see what I'm saying? I remember niggas used to say that. Now niggas, you do something to a nigga will go tell on your ass, boy. You talking about go pull up and shoot a nigga and this and that, whatever, whoop the whoop. A nigga will go tell on your motherfucking ass, boy. What is you talking about? It's facts.
Sensationalized in a way to say, hey, look, oh my God, he's a snitch. That's really what it's trying to say. But let's just listen to exactly what he's saying.
Investigators interviewed witness 3, who according to the witness list is Jalen Foster.
Now let's just say, according to the witness list, whose witness list is it? Court doesn't give you a witness list. The witness lists are presented by parties. So did Wiggins put him up as a witness? Or did the state put him up as a witness? He doesn't tell us. And here's the thing, when you look at that video, there's no pleading heading, you know? If you look at what a pleading is, it's got a caption to it.
See, that's why I like him.
Is what a pleading looks like. You see how it has a caption?
See how you get to dropping the facts, though?
Font? Do you see how it's written out? Look at his witness list.
You know it, Mike. I don't know nothing for real, man. Talk to my lawyer about it.
That they use. It's a made-up document because whoever's the proponent of the witness list has to identify themselves as filing the defense witness list or the state's witness list.
Richey reluctantly recounted an incident that occurred approximately 2 months prior involving Wig.
So all he's doing is reading exactly what I read to you. He's reading the probable cause portion of the statement. And there's nothing in there that he says about this incident at all.
He stated he'd been in the Frenchtown neighborhood when the defendant threatened him with the firearm because he was associated with the South Side.
He threatened me? No, he threatened me. They're both saying the same thing. And both of them gave statement.
You heard that. You heard that. He threatened me. No, he threatened me. What the fuck is that? What street nigga? You tell me, you point me to a nigga out here in these motherfucking streets calling himself a street nigga that's saying you talking to the fucking police right now. You telling the police, nah man, that nigga pulled up on me, man, with AKs and they threatened me. You telling me what the fuck is that? I don't know, if a nigga do that to me, I'ma say the nigga telling on me. You feel what I'm saying? That's just me personally. If a nigga go to the police and be like, that nigga Wilt pulled up with AKs and was threatening me. What are you talking about, bro? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That ain't telling. That ain't telling. What did you call it then? What did you call that? Both of the niggas though. Both of the niggas, both of them niggas threatening each other. They both telling the police that that nigga came and pulled up and threatened me. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. They both gave statement. That's what I'm saying. They both gave statement. Whack. I know niggas that done did it too. Man. No cap. On my soul, I know niggas that done it too, bro. I know niggas that done it, man. Red and Pete Tall Tate, man. I'm telling you, bro. I know niggas done it, bro. You feel me? So, but that don't make the shit not snitching. You telling. If you go sign a warrant, now what? If the police go pick the man up, now what? Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you on it. I'm with you, Mike. I'm with you, Wack. I'm with you. You feel me? But the facts is the facts. That's why I put on here. What is snitching in? Cause every time I turn around, these niggas got a new definition to what is snitching and what's not snitching. Every time I turn around on this internet shit, it's a new what's snitching and what's not snitching. You sitting here painting this picture of this nigga telling the police that this man threatening you and shit. And you going in detail to my they pulled up AKs and shit. Come on, bro. I don't know how outraged, you know what I'm saying, that's tattletailing. You feel me? How outraged, that's tattletailing. If we gonna do this this way right here, then we doing it. We ain't finna be running and telling our mama and shit when this shit get to going and shit though. See what I'm saying? We playing outside and we doing it. We throwing rocks at each other outside. You feel what I'm saying? As soon as I bang your ass in the forehead, now you want to run and go tell mama that we outside throwing rocks. You a tattletale. You a tattletale. What is that? I guess that's just your opinion, Wack. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody got a different opinion. I ain't gonna lie, I play it smart. You pulled up on me, say you want to smoke just because you came to my house. Hey, you play it however you want to play it, but what I'm trying to see is what is snitching and what's not snitching. Because clearly everybody got a different opinion on what's snitching and what's not snitching. Because it's only an opinion. You see what I'm saying? It's only an opinion. Because clearly y'all gonna justify certain shit. You see what I'm saying? Y'all gonna justify and say certain shit is okay and certain shit not okay. You see what I'm saying? But to me, talking to these folks, like, this is just me, my personal opinion. You feel what I'm saying? If we doing this a certain way, we finna keep these folks up out of it. I'm not finna be telling them that you threatened me and you did this to me, you did that to me. If that's what type of time we on. If I'm not on that type of time and you on that type of time, then I'm finna play a fair game to make sure I survive. You see what I'm saying? If I'm on a certain type of time and you on a whole different type of time, then I'm finna play it the way I want to play it. Fuck the streets, all that shit. I'm just finna make sure I survive. It's about survival at that point. You see what I'm saying? Just pure survival. Ain't about no street code, ethics, none of that shit. None of that shit matter. You see what I'm saying? But when it comes down to you saying, okay, well, I'm playing on this side of the fence, ain't no jumping back on the other side of the fence. You trying to play both sides of the fence. And that's why the streets fucked up. That's why the streets fucked up. Everybody got a different opinion on what's snitching and what's not snitching.
Roughly a week later, investigators interviewed witness 4, who according to the witness list is Trey Moore.
And you see this witness list that he shows here? That isn't how you have black things out if it's a true witness list. Somebody just took a marker, and that wouldn't be filed with the court. And that's the other thing I checked on this thing. I looked at the court filings. Nowhere is that witness list filed. And it doesn't even fucking matter. The guy entered a plea. Nobody testified against him. And 2 witnesses, could have even been Mr. Richey, recanted their account of what their statement was to the cops earlier. This is really reckless stuff if you're not 100% sure. And even if you are sure, calling out somebody as a snitch can be very, very, very dangerous. So the long and short of it is this. 2 of the witnesses recanted. What does recant mean? Recant means that you go back on your statement. So you say one thing, he did this, and then you get up to trial and say, nah, he really
ain't never get locked up to get
BMPC. Recant means you go back on what you said. So what I said before wasn't true. And so the state's case actually got weaker because those 2 witnesses recanted. So they probably offered him some other kind of deal that limited his prison time, and he took a deal. And he pled no contest. But it has absolutely nothing to do with what Mr. Richey said or didn't say.
He took to his Instagram posting Wig's statement and said, y'all gonna keep flagging or y'all gonna drop your nuts and speak on some real shit.
You got Boston Richey standing up for himself. Like I said, there's nothing in the probable cause statement which is, Jake goes through this whole probable cause statement. He reads it word for word. And I'm not going to do that here and bore you with that.
Everybody know fool ratted on me. I don't be speaking on shit or chasing clout like you jits. I been outside, never been police. Fool, the reason I even became a witness in the case, he told Troll we pushed up with the Blicks. What's crazy is the contradiction in Boston Richey's post. He's claiming Wig snitched on him by telling the police he pulled up with guns.
And he did. Wiggins did say that.
And because of that statement, Boston Richey became a witness. But this is a lie. According to the affidavit, Boston Richey was interviewed by police on June 23rd, the same day he was arrested for loitering and prowling. Wig wouldn't be interviewed until June 29th, 6 days later.
It doesn't matter. The dates don't really matter. What matters here is that even in the probable cause statement, Wiggins does say that Richey pulled up on them with guns.
AK.
Richey just flipped it around and said he pulled up on us with guns. So it's a distinction without a difference. If you look at what Jake is saying, it doesn't hold water. And you could legitimately be talking to the cops, and you don't know what the questions are. You don't have the recordings.
Great.
So you could legitimately try to stand up for yourself because this is what I know. You know, because you're pointing the finger at me about going after him with guns. Now, this is what really happened. And by standing up for yourself doesn't mean that you're a snitch. It's really dangerous to kind of go down this road. You know, if somebody's a snitch, to be honest with you, I wouldn't say anything about it. Me personally. I don't like snitches. I don't represent snitches. But snitches are part of our culture. They're part of the DNA of the U.S. Attorney's Office. That's just what they do. That's how they build all their cases. They have a network of snitches, especially in drug cases.
Boy.
They get somebody who's a runner or somebody who's an addict. Okay, who's your source? Who's your source? I'll let you off for free. But to expose a snitch puts their life in danger. When he was interviewed by the cops, so the fuck what? He didn't testify. He never testified at any hearing, and it doesn't even say he was even there.
Instead, he identified
that nigga Mike. Wait, you always calling somebody dumb and shit, ain't it? Well, you can't have a conversation without insulting somebody, can you?
Maintained that the Key Street murder was not a result of the altercation or any criminal gang
man on
activity
earth.
Richey may have been involved in. Meaning Richey wanted to clarify to police he had nothing to do with the murder. But his sworn statement would make him an official witness in the murder case.
Come to TurboTax and don't do your taxes. Meet with an expert who will do them for you.
His sworn statement, first of all, his statement wasn't sworn. Second of all, he's got no power. The police run up on you, they arrest you, do whatever. You can give a statement or don't give a statement. Generally, what do I say? Don't self-snitch. And he didn't self-snitch here. And because he shows up on a witness list doesn't mean that he was necessarily going to testify. I just don't like to see people get exposed to potential danger where it's not warranted. And here, it isn't warranted.
And his name would be concealed because the information he provided.
And look at this document. Remember when I told you there's no caption on here, so we
don't like that shit.
This document, right? And it is just.
That's why I like this to him, because he gonna
expose. Do not look like this. They just don't. And this list is not on the docket. You would have to file your witness list, and then if you're gonna black somebody's name out, you don't think that the government, if that's their witness list, has a function on their word processing program
that automatically block it out,
where you black something out a little more neatly than with a fucking magic marker. That's what that says. This is just somebody doing whatever they were doing.
They gonna really block that bitch out. All black.
It is not snitching to defend yourself. It just isn't. So I think this unfairly characterizes Boston Richey as a snitch. And
Wig would later plead no contest and be sentenced to 15 years in prison for second-degree murder and possession of a firearm by a felon.
He actually got a pretty good deal. 180 months is not that bad on a second-degree murder case. 180, you probably do 100. No, 180, you do probably 15, 120, generally speaking, depending upon what state you're in. So it does sort of sound like a beef between Tuwop and Boston Richey. So one of the ways that you can test the validity of a message, what's their motive? And you look at the documents that Jake was given, it was posted by Tuwop. To me, it doesn't pass the smell test. He wound up pleading guilty. Nobody fucking testified against him. When they talk about sworn testimony, the witnesses in there didn't swear. They're not under oath. It's the person who created the affidavit. It's the cop who created the affidavit that's under oath, not anybody else. So none of the witnesses 1, 2, 3, 4, none of them are under oath, but they're in the affidavit. They're not under oath. It's the cop who signs that I talked to these people, this is what they said. He's the one that's under oath. So this has just been our little take on Boston Richey, Jake doing a little sensationalized video. I think it's really what it amounts to. I don't see the snitch central as Jake lays it out. So this is Bruce Rivers, Criminal Lawyer Reacts. Make sure you sign up for Patreon. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on. Become a subscriber, for Christ's sake.
And this ain't the only case that Boston Richey snitched in, is why he ain't addressed the other one when Boston Richey got down, told on the nigga about them stealing the car and shit. But then, brother him saying shit, hey, we gonna let that slide right there though, because Boston Richey got down with 16. You see what I'm saying? Y'all nigga just seen the shit. Y'all just seen the shit with Gunna case, man. Y'all just seen the shit with Young Thug and all this shit, man. These niggas is going to tell, man. These niggas not finna take no time for y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas really confused out here in these streets. If you thinking that these niggas finna do this time for you and not tell on your ass. These niggas gonna tell on your ass, boy. Nigga trying to get back home to mama, boy. Nigga gonna tell on your ass. You hear me? But that's just my opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's tattletailing. You know what I'm saying? For a nigga to be like, yeah, well, nigga nigga did that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let my lawyer speak. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do personally. You know, I'm gonna let my lawyer tell it. And on the other situation with goddamn Boston Richey, supposedly, you already know that, dick. You already know that. Motherfucker gonna take you down. Take your ass down through there. You already know that. But this my opinion on it, man. Hey, stay out these motherfucker way, man. Make sure the niggas you running with really fuck with you the way you fuck with them, man. You feel me? That's all I got to say about it. You know what I'm saying? If you doing anything, you know what I'm saying, you moving a certain way in this certain type of lifestyle, make sure the niggas that you rock with you, bro. Make sure that shit, bro, cause day by day, boy, hey. Yeah, I got these motherfucker dick. Yeah, I got these motherfucker dick. Shit. These bitches straight too. I can't lie. I'm gonna give me some more though. But yeah, man, Boston Richey, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. I already know, man. Listen, fuck them niggas, keep making good music, drop that shit on nigga ass, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Hey, for everybody out that bitch who in this street shit, man, listen, understand that Lord, like my boy did just said, loyalty real. You know what I'm saying? Understand everybody out there in them streets shit got a different opinion on what's snitching, you know what I'm saying? So one nigga might be feeling like shit, hey, it ain't nothing wrong with going down there and telling the police this right here and telling the police that right there to make sure you stay free. The other nigga might feel like, hey, boy, I ain't going down that bitch and talking to the police about a damn thing. I ain't making no statements and saying shit about shit, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? What my cell at, nigga? What my lawyer, talk to my lawyer, whatever, whoop, like, you know what I'm saying? Certain nigga feel like that, you feel me? So, as you can see, the streets fucked up. You feel me? The streets is fucked up. Yeah, I know what snitching is too, Mikey. I know what snitching is too, brother. I done had niggas tell on me. I definitely know what snitching is, my brother. But like I said, everybody got a different opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? One nigga might feel like, hey, you a rat ass nigga for going down there and signing the warrant and telling them folks I just robbed you last week. You feel me? But the whole time you thinking in your head like, hey, I'm just trying to get this free body because I know I'ma see his ass again at the store. You feel me? So one nigga might feel like you a rat for going down there and telling the police that this nigga robbed you. One nigga might feel like that. The other nigga, he might feel like, hey, you had to do what you had to do. You ain't no tattleteller for that. You see what I'm saying? One nigga might feel like his chess, not checkers. You feel me? So I mean, it's on you to respect a nigga opinion or not respect a nigga opinion. That's on y'all if y'all in that lifestyle, in that street, whatever, whoop, you know what I'm saying? I know me personally, you know what I'm saying? If I'm doing something or if I'm goddamn moving a certain way, like I said, if me and my cousin outside and we throwing rocks at each other, we being bad, throwing rocks at each other. My mama and his mama said, y'all don't be out there throwing them rocks at each other now. Y'all don't be out there throwing the rocks at each other. And we say, yes, ma'am. Then we go outside. And then we start throwing rocks at each other. And then, boom, he binged my ass. Boom, hit me in the head with that bit. You feel me? Now I'm mad. And I run in the house and tell. Mama that you hit me with the rock and shit. You feel me? One nigga might be like, hey, nah, you ain't tattletelling and shit. You just you had to go get some help or whatever, you know what I'm saying? However nigga want to try to justify it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But One nigga might feel one way, another nigga might feel another way, man. But this a real lawyer take on it, and his take is it ain't snitching because his take is it ain't snitching because Wiggins ain't Wiggins ain't doing no time for Boston Richey. I mean, because of Boston Richey, you know what I'm saying? He's saying the statements ain't get him locked up. He pleaded guilty to it. You know what I'm saying? He pleaded out with no contest to it. So, you know what I'm saying? He's saying that shit, Boston Richey shit ain't get him incriminated. I mean, ain't get him locked up. So that ain't snitching. You feel what I'm saying? He got a specific definition on it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I want to see the other shit too, the Mondo shit, man. Let's see what Mondo got to say, man, about goddamn. Let's see what Mondo got to say about YSL, man. My nigga Mondo, man. Beat Mondo, motherfucker, man.
I'm Andrea, founder of a
Big
boutique
Mondo,
handbag
motherfucker,
brand,
man.
Andy. And this is why I switched to Shopify. It's the challenges that we don't
Yeah, that's what I
expect,
think
like
too.
a
That's what I
set going
think too,
down,
but
or the checkout
you
wouldn't
know what I'm
work.
saying?
What's
Everybody
nice
got a
about
different opinion about it. You know
Shopify,
what I'm saying? That's just the streets right now. That's why I say you need to make sure whoever you're running with,
What's the first
if you
thing
doing
that
some,
comes to your
if you're
mind?
doing some criminal shit, you're doing some criminal, you know what I'm saying, related shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to make sure the niggas that you doing this shit with actually cut like that. You know what I'm saying? And niggas ain't finna, you know, I mean, it really ain't no way to make sure that the niggas cut like, you know what I'm saying, the way they say or claim to be until y'all in that hot seat. It really ain't no way. You see what I'm saying? It really ain't no way to tell, bro. Cause a nigga can sit here and make it seem like he this and that all day. You feel what I'm saying? And it ain't shit to just shoot a nigga or just run down with the gun or whatever. It ain't shit to do that. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about goddamn doing it time in that motherfucker. Nigga talking about giving you 40 years in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, what? 40 years?
Man.
Nigga, I ain't even 40 yet.
For sure. I know this for sure. He did what he did.
Okay. Gunner.
Gunner?
All right, what he asked is that he said, tell me the first thing come to your mind when I say the word.
Okay. Gunner.
Gunner? I mean, I mean, the only way to answer that, man, my man did what he did. He did what he did, man. I ain't putting no cap on it. I ain't sitting here putting no, hey, man, he did what he did, man. For sure. I know this for sure. I ain't going off with no internet talking about. I ain't going off of what I'm seeing out of those cap. I'm talking to these folk personally on everything I love. I'm talking to these. I know what's going. Boy, you didn't supposed to do that, my brother. Even though I didn't be talking about it. Everybody who got common sense, everybody who's been in the streets, know you did not. But you don't do no like that, my brother. I ain't gonna even hold you, bro. I always said, bro, he was a good, genuine. He was everybody around him, all his people, and the boy like Buka and Nietzsche and Money Mark.
And he said, you really need street. You know what I'm saying? You already know certain shit you just don't do. This what I be saying. This how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? This is just my personal opinion. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what it really all is boiled down to. Niggas' opinions. You know what I'm saying? But it got to be some kind of concrete definition to tattletelling. You feel what I'm saying? It got to be some kind of real concrete definition to tattletelling. You feel what I'm saying? If my wife do something and I go goddamn tell on her ass, you know what I'm saying, to make sure they don't lock me up too, and I'm just like, man, listen, I'm just making sure I'm straight right here, whatever. But I was in on it too, though. I was doing shit too. You know what I'm saying? Some nigga might be like, hey, you ain't trying to tell him. But you feel me? It got to be some kind of concrete definition to it. You know what I'm saying? But the street fucked up. Niggas ain't living by no real codes. That's what I'm saying. Niggas ain't living by the code of ethics, man. That's what it's called, code of ethics. That's something niggas ain't got no more, man. Niggas ain't got that. It's kill or be killed, eat or get ate, man. That's what it is, dog. That's how this shit go, bro.
Know what I'm saying? Them boys some good.
That why
good, genuine. Even though I didn't be talking about it. Everybody who got common sense, everybody who's been in the streets, know you did not. But you don't do no like that, my brother.
you
I ain't
don't do no
hold
shit
you, bro.
like that. But
I always said, bro, he was a good, genuine. was everybody around him and all his people, and I them boy like Buka and Nietzsche and Money Mark, and you know what I'm saying, them boys some good. I them boy, but bro, once you do certain shit, like you shouldn't have to.
Money Mark, all them boys, them real niggas.
So you can't say, oh, they tricked me, or oh, I ain't talking to them, I don't know what's going on, and ooh, come on,
They
my brother.
tricked me.
Ain't no, you know what I'm saying, certain shit you just don't do. And hey, boy, you crossed the line, my brother. No, boy.
What did nigga might say? You gotta know how to talk down there. Boy, I got the infamy at the gas station. They good. Stole. I paid $100. You can't get hit with receipt. Stole price. You pay. Stole price. You gotta know how to talk. If you ain't got nothing to talk, shut up. Let your lawyer talk. So nigga be soft here and scared to everything. That's fact. That's fact. Shit, you go down there, bitch, see the whole killer be this, man. Niggas be thinking that little statement that they give right then and there is gonna get them out of the situation. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas don't want to sit in no cell when they get yanked up. You feel what I'm saying? So niggas trying to talk their way up out the situation right then. You see what I'm saying? It don't work like that all the time, my nigga. That's what nigga gotta understand, bro. Sometimes it's best to just be quiet and let these folks assume whatever it is they assuming. You see what I'm saying? Whatever it is they assuming and whatever, sometimes you can't talk your way up out of it. Sometimes the best way to just be quiet. Like, sometimes the best thing to do is be quiet. And just let them folks assume some shit. You sit down for a little hot second. You sit down for a hot second. And then you get you public representation and let them folk fight your shit, man. Let these folk tell you the best route with this right here when they look at the evidence and know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know shit, for real. You know what I'm saying? You don't know shit for real, bro. So, like, I'm speaking on, like, the police yanked me up and I'm sitting in the investigation room. I don't know what the fuck they got on me. I'm sitting on the other side of the table. I really don't know what the fuck they got. I'm trying to fish and see what it is they got. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep doing it. Put me in that baby really nice truck. I keep staying with shit. Family's got to circle going on, break. Right there. See, you speaking from a sense of, and I don't want people to get confused with this so-called street shit. You see what I'm saying? Because you got, bro. It was a biker gang, bro, in Waco, Texas. You know what I'm saying? It was a biker gang. These niggas met up at Twin Peaks and went crazy. The restaurant Twin Peaks. It was a whole, but it's like 3-4 different biker gangs. There's hundreds of niggas out this motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? White boy. These boys killing each other out that bitch. Get yanked up by the police. Not one of them motherfuckers was charged, bro. Not one of them got any time, bro. All charges was dropped because they was quiet, bro. And they wasn't self-incriminating. They wasn't recording this shit. They wasn't sitting here sending no text messages back and forth talking about what they did. They wasn't sitting here talking about it on the phone. These boys had code of ethic that they live by. The niggas that y'all talking about, these so-called street niggas that y'all listen to in this music, they not really like that, bro. They not moving like that, and they don't got no real code of ethics like that. See what I'm saying? These boys went in the investigation room and ain't say shit, nigga. No statements. We ain't got shit to say about nothing. Ain't no he pulled up on me and did this. No, that ain't true. He pulled up on me and did it. Ain't none of that. You see what I'm saying? It's none of that shit. But see, the niggas that y'all sit up here and listen to and let influence y'all, and I ain't talking to you exact, Wack. That's what you gotta understand. I don't be talking specific to you. I be talking to the situation and where we at as a society and as a culture. Where our community going through. These young niggas is believing these niggas is really cut the way they be talking on these songs and shit. And then they let that shit influence them. You see what I'm saying? And now you around here moving like that, but your partner ain't moving like that. So now you a crash dummy. Cause your partner gonna tell it all. Or he moving a certain way. Now they you feel what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about, bro. Nigga gotta actually goddamn understand these niggas that's out here that you doing shit with. Nigga could be out there bitch, not a street nigga at all. But guess what? This man can have more loyalty to his homeboy than these so-called street niggas. So how is y'all love throwing this street nigga shit when every time you turn around the street niggas telling on street niggas? How the fuck is y'all steady sitting here trying to glorify this street nigga shit? Every time you turn around, these niggas telling on each other. Come on, make it make sense. Me and my partner can go do some scamming shit. We ain't gotta be on the street at fucking all. We ain't gotta be no street nigga to be loyal. We ain't gotta be no street nigga to be
During
loyal.
the founding members of YSL, you are saying that Gunna snitched.
Didn't everybody got the same ears I got? Unless you were deaf and blind. You took a plea saying that you the main artist, brother. You the main artist, my brother. You capped down talking about some, but you know this a game, and on top of that, you got caught with something and it wasn't yours. So who else was it?
That fat Mike. That's fat Mike. That's what I'm saying. Like,
who doing that?
nigga, I ain't. Hey,
why you to have?
Hey, Mike. It's like shit. Look, but I ain't even finna be doing no criminal activity with you like that, bro. Real talk, cause I don't even trust you like that to not tell on me. I don't trust you like that to not tell on me, bro. You gonna tell on me, bro. Why is you loyal to me? And then most of the time, niggas don't be loyal to you. They be loyal to situations. Niggas don't really be loyal to you. See what I'm saying? If you out here down bad, fucked up, no nothing. Niggas ain't loyal to you no more. Niggas ain't finna bust a nigga head. They play with you. But if you got $1 million and you got all this fame, this and that, niggas loyal to you then. Now niggas ready to kill about you. Now niggas ready to do this about you and do that about you. You see what I'm saying? Shit, that's not genuine.
Nothing, your shit gonna get dropped, brother. You know that, bro. What the hell? You panic. Now that's when I need to bring back the panic word. You panic, brother. You panic, man. Your sister going back and forth about it, brother. You panic, man.
Nigga said gonna panic.
No bullshit, man. My boy panic, man. It's all good though, man. Hey, man, life goes on. Everything happens for a reason, man. Free that boy Spider White. Those Spider White finna get out on the head. You know what I'm saying? So maybe better reevaluate what happened and get their thinking process together. But I don't think they can come back from that one. No, I don't know, boy.
Damn.
At WPN.
That Mondo got to say about it. But yeah, man, I just want to touch that up right there for my partner Mike. But yeah, hey, me personally, my personal opinion on the Boston Richey shit is, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to hear shit in no song about, you know what I'm saying, no street nigga shit, all this shit. I don't want to hear nothing about that shit. You see what I'm saying? Cause, you know what I'm saying. Me personally, the type of niggas I want to hear that shit from. You know what I'm saying? The type of niggas that's gonna go in there and be quiet, don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of nigga I like to listen to when I hear some street shit. The type of nigga that gonna go in there, you know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna tell on his worst enemy. He not gonna tell on the nigga. He not gonna say, even if the nigga tell on him, he still not gonna say, no, that's not what happened. I didn't shoot him. I mean, he gonna say, I fuck with the type of nigga gonna say this right here. He gonna be like, well, this the type of nigga I don't fuck with. First, the type of nigga that gonna get yanked up and the police like, alright, well, your enemy cross town. He told us that you pulled up on him with AKs and shit like that, threatening them and hit them all in the face and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you tell them back, nah, that ain't even what happened, bro. The truth is, they pulled up on me with the AKs and shit, and they did that to me. You see what I'm saying? See, I don't want to hear no street shit from no nigga like that. I don't want to hear that. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that from you, bro. I want to hear that from a nigga that's gonna be like, oh, he told you I did that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that ain't what happened. You know what I'm saying? Nigga might tell you, you know what I'm saying? Nah, that ain't what happened. That ain't what happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't pull up on him with no guns and shit like that. I don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about pulling up on this nigga with no guns and whooping on him and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Not the nigga that's gonna sit up here and tell you, oh yeah, man, we didn't pull up on him with the gun. They pulled up on us with the guns. That's telling to me. But hey. He say he snitch a little bit. Hey, this the killer right here though. Boy, Gunna is at home chilling, boy. Gun ass at home chilling, boy. I promise you. Hey, niggas ain't studying that shit. Boy, that shit so motherfucking funny. Boy, that shit so motherfucking funny, boy. Goddamn. Oh shit, we out here though, y'all, man. Hey, at the end of the day, I don't know, man. I don't know my goddamn self at this point. I mean, I do know my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Boston Richie. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he snitched it in the instance that Wiggins locked up because of his statement or his testimony in court. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying you not cut from a certain cloth. You see what I'm saying? So if you get in the if he get put in a situation like Gunna, you know what I'm saying? I'ma assume that he gonna tell. I'm not gonna put it past him. And if I'm listening to his songs and he's saying fuck 12, we don't talk to police, no statement this, no statement. See, these niggas make this type. They put this type of shit in their music. That's my whole thing. These niggas is living like they a certain type of character. You feel what I'm saying? You acting like you got a certain type of characteristics about yourself. This is what these niggas rapping about. This is what these niggas pushing out in their music. These niggas saying fuck the police. We don't talk to police. Fuck the pig. Fuck rats. We don't talk. We don't make statements. We don't do this. Y'all niggas saying these boy don't be saying that. Then they turn around in the hot seat. Now you making statements saying, no, we ain't push up on him with the guns. They pushed up on us with the guns. They pushed up on us with the AK style rifles and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? That's my whole thing. You feel me? That's my whole thing, bro. I ain't got no dog in the fight. But what I'm saying is, I would rather for a nigga to use their brain and understand, hey man, say man, that right, that's not really it. I can't be believing that this nigga, because these niggas on the internet and have whole arguments with each other about if these rap niggas really be cut the way they be saying and shit. That's why these niggas, man, you got niggas on the internet out here arguing about goddamn NBA Youngboy, Quando Rondo, and all this and all that, old type of shit. See what I'm saying? These niggas really arguing about these type of niggas and shit. You see what I'm saying? So I would rather for niggas to understand that, man, these niggas is not like that, and y'all be the reason that a lot of these niggas be feeling like they be have to try to be like that. You see what I'm saying? These niggas, y'all need to stop that shit, bro. Y'all need to stop making these rap niggas feel like they gotta be who they rapping to be, you know what I mean? Let these niggas be the little characters and shit, man. Y'all stop talking about, man, you just a rapping ass nigga. You ain't no street nigga. You ain't living that shit you rapping. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, y'all gonna call him a crab dummy when he do live the shit he rapping. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's just a two-sided coin, and it all depends on the way that bitch fall, man. But you know what I'm saying? I'm wise enough to understand most of these niggas don't be living that shit they be rapping about, man. And it's just, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to that street shit, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's a lost cause, my nigga. Yeah, that was, the paper, all the paperwork wasn't fake. The witness list, that definitely was fake. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say it was fake, but it wasn't no official witness list, though. Like, you know.